So here we go. First shot, backup ball, one step. Harsh reality, solid. All right, so we are here today at Velocity Bowling Center in Las Vegas, Nevada. We have a couple of balls we're highlighting. We have the Harsh Reality Solid. And today we're just going to be showing what those balls can do on the lanes. Let's head inside and see what it looks like. So usually, when you're getting started, I highly recommend checking the approaches. The approaches here at Velocity are a little bit different than the approaches in town. Sometimes they're sticky, sometimes they're slick, so you really just got to check and see. So you can do that without a ball. Make sure that you are sliding into it and you're not getting stuck. That's what I'm looking for on both sides. So I'm probably going to check the 20 board. A little bit more slick in the middle than it is on the side. So definitely more sticky on the left. So now that we know that, we're going to get started, and we're just going to throw a couple balls here, and we're going to start with the Harsh Reality. This is a first shot with this ball, so I'm going to post it there in front of the camera. There it is. And here is the way it is laid out. We got still going to throw it on both sides, but we're going to try to get the first 10 shots out of the box on the left. Then we'll hop over to the right and see what happens with the next 10. So I'm going to start with doing just one or two one steps just to kind of see where the motion is, where it's going. We got the Cheetah Pattern out here. I will post the descriptions of that right over here. But let's get started. So my goal here in this one step is to make sure that I am stepping and sliding straight. So I want my foot to be going in a straight line with the wood boards. I don't want to be sliding that way. So that's what I'm looking for. And just right now getting loose, I'm standing behind this very first line. The very first indent you see in the wood where the line is at. That's where I'm starting. And I'm sliding into the approach. So my goal here with the backup ball is to probably play right around that second arrow. It's a safe way to bet on both sides. Start with the second arrow and see what's going on with that. So if I can hit the second arrow and see what happens down lane, that's my goal here. I'm going to move a board in. So my left foot is standing right on the 11 board. So 5, 10, 11. My goal is to slide right through it. So here we go. First shot, backup ball, one step. Harsh Reality, solid. Okay, well that felt good. Now that is a 16-pound ball, so this is the first time I'm actually throwing with a heavier backup ball. So what I'm really trying to have happen is I'm trying to get the ball weight to really get the pins, and I'm trying just to be really accurate with my placement. So I might just move a board left just to see if we can get things a bit more left. So we're going to start at the 9 board now. So we're 9 now. We want to see that ball stay left of the third arrow at the very least. So we really got it out there. We're going to try to make sure we do that again. I think what really helped us is being aligned more left. When you get further right, getting around that 16 is a little bit more difficult. So we're going to go back to the 9 board. See if we can repeat that. Shot. I like that right there. Left the pesky 7 pin for those lefties, but good shot overall. That's what we want to see. All right, so we're back at it again. We're at the 9 board, and we're just getting ourselves loose, really. Working on our targeting. We want to see it left of about the 14 or 13 board. Crossed over. I changed the ball speed up a little bit there. I need to make sure that I'm staying through it, because once that ball hits the dry at about 36 feet, it really wants to go right. So I just need to make sure that it is far enough along down the lanes before it does make that break point turn. And on that one, because I threw it so soft, it didn't reach the break point in time. So just something to keep in mind. Okay, so we're back at the 9 board. Okay. Now on that one, I think I got too sharp to the break point. I need to stay through it longer. So again, we're seeing what the ball can do, but this ball wants to hook. So I will move right in a second and see if we can get softer with it. On that one there, I just flattened my hand a little bit to try to get it to roll forward a little bit more. All right, so we're moving right now. The more right we move, the more we have to be conscious of the fact that there is no bumper on the left side, as this being a sport pattern, so it's kind of icy out there until it hits the break point, and then it wants to rev right with the core, with the cover stock, and with the dry on the back end. So we're trying to give ourselves as much room as we can to get it to that break point before it wants to turn. So we're cheating right now. Let's go to the 13 board. That's it, right. That's it right there. So one thing that I was telling myself is, as I'm moving right, I need to make sure that my eyes are left. So we're going to make sure we're doing that right now. I'm on 13 board, and I'm staring at that second arrow. I want to try to get it through maybe around the 12 board. All right, so that's probably as far as we want to go, because that ball really struggled to get back. And that was around 13. So let's see. For the sake of the review, I'm going to really just see what the extent is of getting too far with this ball. So we're going to go to 15 just for the sake of it, just for the heck of it. Okay. All right, last shot at 15. We're really trying to see how far we can get around it. All right, so we're going to move back now. We saw the extent of how far we can go with it. So we're going to move back. We're going to go to the 12 board because I think that was the best spot that we were comfortable with. So 12 it is. Nice and easy. Shot. I like that shot right there. So that's the comfort spot for that ball. That would be the area I'd want to repeat it on this pattern. I have been left with either flush shots or 7 pins. So I might have to do like a surface adjustment to see what the best optimal surface is on the left side. But half the game has been strikes, half the game has been roughly 9s, so can't complain. All right, so now I'm going to back it up. I'm in the full approach. I'm going to stay left of the 5 board because now that there's going to be more velocity going into it, I'm going to have to be more left, and we'll see how it goes from there. Oh, give it to me.